I was sitting up in bed this morning watching a video of a couple working on their self-build campervan, an ex-Amazon delivery thing. 18 months ago it was probably rattling down a suburban street delivering bulk loo roll and a Richard Osman hardback to someone in Wythenshawe. And now it has underfloor heating, radiant floor heating in a van. The comments section was going completely feral over whether this still counts as real van life. And I didn't read all of them, but you just know there's a bloke in there. You know, that Harry Enfield type character of only me, with his flat cap and his Fair Isle sweater, doing his nut. You don't want to be doing that. That's not van life. That's just making your van a tiny version of your home. And I read that and thought, well, has he got a point? Because I'm sitting here in Wee Hugo looking around, and we've got a fridge, we've got a diesel heater. I spent the best part of a wet November wiring in a leisure battery system because I wanted home comforts. I even brought in the espresso machine. It's identical to what we've got in the house because I wanted a proper cup of coffee, exactly how I have it at 6:30 in the morning. Which isn't really van life, is it? It's just being at home, only with smaller windows and rear wheel drive. Mind you, I don't use this machine anymore. Another must-have idea that now lives unloved in a cupboard. But it makes you wonder where the line actually is now. Van builds these days have 150 litres of fresh water on board. That's not a water tank, that's a municipal reservoir. Hot water on demand, showers, air conditioning. In Britain, where normally the annual heat wave lasts about 40 minutes and catches everyone completely off guard anyway. Somebody right now is parked in a lay-by off the A75 eating a pot noodle and streaming the Dune movies in 4K on a pull-down projector screen. And the funny thing is that the bloke in the comments complaining about all of this probably isn't roughing it either. He's likely got a 6-figure conversion with a chest freezer and a wine fridge disguised as a cupboard. But he'll point at the awning and say, well, we don't have a telly, while quietly behind him a climate control system is keeping the place at a comfortable 21 degrees. We're no better. Our van is a living monument to completely chaotic priorities. We have high-speed 5G internet and actual modem, not just an iPhone in a Tupperware box on the roof. So 40 feet from a cow pat in the middle of nowhere, we can stream high-definition TV and get deeply personally offended if it buffers for more than 2 seconds. We've got the fridge, milk stays cold, hummus lasts more than a day. What we don't have is hot water. or even an electric tap. We've got a foot pump. We don't have a toilet either. So in the wee small hours, a human being who was just watching a film with 5.1 surround sound has to step out into the pitch black and pouring rain with a torch, a spade, bog roll, like a medieval peasant who happens to have a Netflix subscription. Hot water, that can wait. Streaming services cannot. A proper toilet will manage. And dairy products, that's apparently non-negotiable. You couldn't design a more accurate map of modern priorities if you tried. It seems people spend an extraordinary amount of time arguing about what a proper van is supposed to be. But there isn't one, is there? If you're living in it full time, chasing the sun around Portugal, you'll have a setup that's going to be completely different to ours. We park somewhere with a decent view, make entirely too much tea and coffee, watch the weather do something disappointing, and go home on a Sunday because the bin needs putting out. But bottom line, I don't care. I don't care how anyone uses their van. Your van, your money, your rules. I'm certainly in no position to lecture anyone. I've got high-speed broadband, an espresso machine I don't use, and at 2 o'clock in the morning I'm outside on my willies with a loo roll like it's the Dark Ages. Vans used to be simple. They now have underfloor heating. I'm gonna need that.